What's gross? This one's gross. That's what's gross. Ew. What do you mean ew?
Sticker. It's gave you.
I made it to a heart.
Yep.
You pretty
Wiggle
much
your
have
fingers.
to get,
Yeah, like this. Look it.
you have to get pretty far up in there.
Just go like.
Hello friends, hi, welcome back. I am just sipping on some hot cocoa. I actually don't drink hot cocoa too often, but it's really cold out today, so I decided let's just do it. Anyway, so I'm sitting here with my hot cocoa admiring some houseplants because I had some clippers and I got some plants. I'm really sad about this, but you know how like you get your hair cut to help stimulate healthy growth? You gotta cut your plants sometimes, your vine plants. It just makes me sad when I have to do it. I do it about once a year, but it just makes me sad because like they're so pretty. But like when they start to get bald on the top, you need to cut them. So I'm actually gonna propagate these because that's just what I do. But then as I cut these, I thought to myself, I should turn the camera on and give a little house tour of our houseplants. So a houseplant tour, because we have tons of houseplants. Before we moved, so we moved almost a year ago. Yeah, in 1 month it'd be a whole year. So 11 months ago we moved. And before we moved, we had over 200 houseplants. And I don't know how many I have, so we're gonna do, we'll do a count while we're going through them today, because I know when we moved, we left some. So when we moved, my mother-in-law and her partner have a pool room attached to their house, and it acts like a greenhouse essentially. So because we moved during the winter time, they housed all of our plants because we were in like limbo for like a whole week between the closing date of our old house and the closing date of this house. So she kept all of our houseplants in her pool room for us so that they could stay at a nice temperature. And she kept them there until we were settled in here and we had time to bring them over, figure out where they're gonna go. Because our houseplants were based off of our old house layout. And I know that sounds really silly, but like if you're a houseplant person, then you understand that. So bringing them here was a huge adjustment because it's a completely different layout of a house, like completely different. So it took us some, you know, used to getting rid of. But anyway, when we brought our houseplants back to our new house, we actually left some at my mother-in-law's. So she wanted to keep some of they were looking for some snake plants. We had like 40 snake plants because I propagate. So we left them a ton of snake plants. My mother-in-law was also looking for an elephant ear, so we left her one of our elephant ear alocasias. I think we left one or two of them. So anyway, we left some of those, and then I just parted with some plants when we moved. But I also bought some more plants when I moved. Not even surprised. Anyway, we have a lot of houseplants. We just brought in our houseplants that we keep outside for the summer. We have a bunch of alocasia elephant ears that we keep outside on like the porch and stuff like that. And they were brought in for the winter now. And they won't be staying in our house all winter. They're actually gonna go out to our shop. We have hydro out in our shop, but we get heat installed out in our shop in like a week. So all of these plants that were like outside ones that we keep outside during the year, they're gonna actually get stored out in my office and I have another little room inside my work building. So they're gonna get stored out there, but they're in my house and my dining room for right now. And that's okay because we love them, so it's okay. But anyway, so let me stand up, I guess, and take you for a tour of my house plants. Let's do this. Okay, so since we're in my dining room, we're just gonna start in the dining room, and let's just have a reminder that I'm a real person and this is real life as a family with 3 small kids. So some of my house might be disorganized. So right beside the dog water, and of course he goes to take a drink right when I go to show you. Right beside the dog water, I have this one. I really need to move it though because this big old dog knocks it over when he gets excited. So this one probably needs a new home. It also needs to be cleaned, it looks like. Need to wipe down the leaves. Anyway, so we're on count number 1. And then I have 3 here. It's so funny actually because, okay, so this one's called a lipstick plant and it produces these beautiful like plum wine color. It's like a plum color. They're such beautiful flowers. They don't bloom very often though, so, you know, I take it, like, I love when they bloom. But they only bloom on this side because the sunlight is this way, and it's so funny because from the hallway, it's like bald, which is okay because like the hallway you walk, right? So anyway, we have plant number 2. This is a rare variety. Which one was this one? Imperium elbow variegated. I ordered this one from online. It needs a new trellis, but so number 2. Number 3 is the beautiful lipstick plant. This thing is just stunning. I love this thing. This one really needs to get dusted. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't even be showing that on camera. But look at that. That's dusty. So this one is my Midnight ZZ. This one is, we used to keep it in our bathroom at the old house. It thrived in the bathroom, but I wanted to try it out here and see what it looks like. And I don't know. I'm gonna put a 4th plant there. As we go through the tour, you'll see I'll have lots of other plants in my house, so I can put another one there. I just haven't decided or committed yet. So we're up to 4. Number 5, our Monstera Delicioso. This thing is huge. It's so funny because we've had this one for years and we've never gotten split leaves like this, ever. Like, these are stunning. This is ever since we moved, because before we moved, we get like these. And it was so like, I was so sad all the time because I'm like, it's so boring. And then we moved and we started getting all these big, beautiful split leaves. Oh, they're just so stunning. So this one has a big moss pull going on because this thing just keeps getting taller. I need to tie it up a little bit, but this one is beautiful. It's going to stay here. It's beside our bar, which is very messy right now. Beside our bar, we currently have this guy. Love this. Except, oh, that's a new leaf. That feels new. It needs a nice good cleanup though, because it's looking a little sad right now. But and then we have these 3 that I propagated, and then I just put them in little pots. So they're just sitting right here just until I find a home for them in the house. Because there's a lot of sunlight in here, so I didn't know where else to put them. These are all the alocasias that were outside on our patio. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So yeah, there's 8 of these. All of these ones are outside ones throughout the whole year. I mean, throughout the, like, basically spring, summer, and most of fall. So like most of the year they are outside. This leaf just unfurled since we've been in the house. So they're gonna just, like I said, they're gonna just wait in here until I have heat out of my shop, and then they're gonna go out there. Well, this one has a leaf coming in too. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. And then this one, Andrew noticed had a leaf coming in too. So this one is our huge one. Like, perspective, there's my hand. I love this one. Outside, every time I would walk by it, I would high five the leaf because it's just, I don't know, love it. Love alocasias. So outside plants, so these ones will all hit the bucket and go outside. I mean, back to my shop when I have time. Another Monstera Delicioso. Once again, didn't have split leaves until we moved. All leaves were like that, or just like plain leaves. It was like a very basic Monstera. And then we moved and it's just like doing so much better. I do need to retrellis that one, but that's okay. I have a Hoya. I'm not a fan of Hoyas. I don't like this at all. It needs to be dusted off, but I don't know. There's just something about Hoya plants I'm not overly fond. I don't like Hoyas. I don't like succulents. I don't like those kind of plants. They're just not for me. I've tried to like them, and I've tried to, and I don't know, it's just not me. Another one here that I propagated and then put in a pot. 3 more pots of propagated ones that we planted up recently. Look at those. Those are so stinking pretty. Like, look at that. And then we have this jar of propagating going on. So we got lots of, yeah, look at all those roots. And then we have, I think this is my ring of fire. I think this is my ring of fire. Philodendron ring of fire. Yeah, this one's been struggling. No matter where I put it in the house, it struggles. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. More jars that have lots of roots going on because we propagated them. So 1, 2, 3 more. I need to pull that off, but those, that's it for this shelf. And then we have this beautiful, look at this guy. Look at my fiddle leaf fig. So my fiddle leaf is my prized possession. And I think we're gonna have to do the unthinkable and chop it, which scares me. So Andrew bought me my fiddle leaf fig years ago as a birthday gift. I really wanted one. It's just a really pricey plant to buy in my area. And so I never committed to it. And then, so he got me one, he got it for me for my birthday one year. And then he offed it. I don't know if you know anything about fiddle leaf figs, but if you move these things, they just don't like life anymore. So, he opened a window at our old house during the winter, and this was right in front of it. And so like it caught a draft, and then so it stopped growing leaves. And then we moved and it started growing leaves again. But now it's like bare all right there, but it's like thriving up here. So I don't know, I might chop it, I might just see what happens. I don't know, but I love my fiddle leaf fig. It's personally one of my favorite plants to have in my house. This corner, I'm trying to find a little stand to go right there. That's just a dog toy basket, but I want to stand right there for more, just a little one. I have a vision in my head. But I have this big Monstera Thai Constellation that sits in the corner. We actually just staked this one. It's looking a little sad actually today. But so that's Monstera Thai Constellation. And then this is a disaster zone right now. I don't know how else to word this. This is just a disaster. It needs to be. Anyway, so we have this one. Don't ask me what it's called because for some reason I cannot remember. Oh, I did label it. Common wax flower. Yeah, I don't like it. I just haven't got rid of it because, I mean, I don't know, it just keeps going, but definitely not my favorite. I have lots of plants that I'm not overly fond of anymore, but, you know. So then we have this one. I'm just going to blank on names today. That's gross. My kids are so gross. It needs to be cleaned up. We have some snake plant action going on in here. Look at these bad boys. These, I'll probably just pull these out and repot those. We got a whole bunch of little corms sitting there. We have a prop box sitting here. Behind the mushroom bag, we have some more jars that have more propagation going on because we propagate everything in our house. My begonia, you know, it's so funny. I strongly dislike the color like pink. I don't like pinks and I don't like reds. This flower I thought was, I mean, this plant I thought was just gonna be like polka dotty and dark because that's what that's what it'll look like at the store. And I was like, that is stunning. You know, that dark green with like the whitish things. And then it's in this window and it's like thriving, but the back of it is like red. This one needs to be staked because like it's out of control. So, but it's beautiful. Like the dots on it are beautiful. It is a beautiful begonia. It's just interesting, I guess. This pot, look at these pothos. I believe this is a marble queen. Oh, she's just tangled with other plants right now. She's trying to make friends. There we go. She's off. So this is one that I had propagated and then we had thrown into a pot. She's just growing everywhere apparently right now. I love marble queen pothos. They're one of my favorites. More, I can't pronounce it. It's like a snake plant. It's a variety of snake plant. It's called like a Sylvan, I don't know. I can't pronounce it, but. Down here we have 3 pots that all have monsteras that we had propagated and then just potted up. We have the spider plant that my mother-in-law gave me. Another, oh my gosh, what is this stinking called? I cannot pronounce it. Part of the snake plant family, another one of those. Andrew got me a money tree last year, this year. Money trees are good luck if somebody else buys it for you. Do not buy it yourself. Don't do it. So actually that thing is thriving. It's like doing really well. So when I get a shelf here, I actually want to put the money tree on top because I think it needs more space because like, yeah. Another alocasia. This one I think is the, I want to say this one's like a dragon's breath. I don't know. I can't think right now. So this one's beautiful. This one we've had for quite a while actually. And it's been doing pretty good. So next up behind that we have another pothos. This one is a not my queen. Okay, so the one with the yellow is called, I think, oh my gosh, I'll think of it later. So if it has the white variegation, it's my Queen Pothos, and then the one that has like the yellow variegation has a name, and I cannot think of it for the life of me, but that one, we've had that one for a few years too now. Second Monstera Thai constellation. This one was not doing too well, so we just recently repotted it and restaked it. Hopefully it does well. Alocasia, because like they're just everywhere. I'm a big fan of alocasias, if you couldn't tell. This one has not been doing well, and I'm actually really sad about it. So this one's called a Mickey Mouse alocasia, and it's, well, there's a new leaf coming, but like, I don't know, it's just, no matter where I put it in the house, it doesn't seem to thrive, and it's very frustrating. But this one I recently got this year. This was on my wish list for plants, and I'm so stinking glad that I got it. Look how beautiful and stunning that is. It's an alocasia. I just love the leaf color variations on it, and then the stems on these ones are like purple. It's just, oh, it's so stunning, so stunning. A couple more alocasias that we replanted after the corms grew. Hi. We have more pots, more jars, lots of root systems going on in that one for propagation. Oh, these are my specialty ones. I ordered this from somebody on Etsy. What's that one called? Snow Pothos. So I usually do Marble Queen Pothos, which is like a tiny bit of white variegation. The Snow Pothos is like mostly variegation. So I got that clipping from someone, and it's growing some roots very slowly, but another propagation one there. We got this little guy, my yellow ghost philodendron. It's looking a little sad, but look how pretty the leaf color is. Like they're just fascinating leaf colors on those ones. These two, sad, very, very, very sad looking plants because they actually recently fell, and my daughter was trying to be nice and repot them for me, but they're not doing so well. So actually we're gonna take these ones down today, and I'm gonna see if I can save them. I don't know if I can, to be honest. They got knocked down a couple times, and she's been trying to save them for me, and it's just not looking too great, to be honest. But into my kitchen, and this weird little nook in our house. So Marble Queen Pothos that we propagated, it's just sitting here. It's so pretty on our big rack. I think this is called a picus. Did I write the name on it? No, of course I did not. Why would past Darian be the, oh well. So this one's one of the ones that just got a good haircut, because it was like down to like here, and it was blocking all our coffee cups. So I chopped that one bad boy up. Andrew likes to put turkey feathers in it for some reason, but this one's a mican. I just thought of it. It's a mican. Very beautiful leaves. Another Pothos, which is another one we cut because it was like all the way down onto my coffee maker, and so was this one. So this Pothos got a haircut. Oh, this one's the picus. Yeah, this is the philodendron silver picus. This one got a big haircut because it was down, and then like Andrew had wrapped it over here on some hooks, but it was getting bald in a few spots, so we chopped this one off too. But this one's really pretty. And then the only other one in my kitchen is, I'm experimenting, and I put one above my sink. That's just an empty jar right now to put one in. I just don't know if I like this being up here. It's terrible lighting. Can't even think of what oh, this is my purple inch plant. Okay, in the hallway, I'm in my pajamas. Hello. So, at the end of the hallway, we have this, like, big old mirror. I just put this here. It's a giant pot, and I put a whole bunch of my snake plants in it. So, like, this one was doing really sad. But, like, there's lots of new growth in this one, which is good. This is a new leaf. So, this one's just full-blown snake plants. Just leave it there. I leave it alone. It leaves me alone. In our bathroom, we have... hang up my hat. So, we have more of these ones. Oh my gosh, this was on my plant wish list for like ever, and I can't even think of the name of it. It was like Halloween or something like that. Limelight, no, I don't know. I'll think of it later. I'll think of it at a silly time. Anyway, more allocations essentially. So I had split these ones up, put little corms in. Okay, and then we have this classic. I've had this thing for years. I just keep twisting it around and it re-roots itself. I don't like these plants on my counter in my bathroom, but I don't have anywhere else to put them right now. This one is actually my daughter's. My husband got this for her for Valentine's Day. It's African violet, so she keeps it in the bathroom right now, just easier. We have one jar here with propagation. Look at those roots. That's crazy. We have a succulent here, which, like I said to you, I don't really like succulents. They're just not my favorite, but we've had this thing for years now. So it just sits here. It does really well in the bathroom, I will say. Like, I don't know. It does well in the bathroom, so I just leave it. It's not, you know. And then we have another jar up here. Look at those roots. That's crazy. I like to propagate, if you couldn't tell. Another succulent, once again. It does well in the bathroom, so we just kind of leave it, let it do its thing. Another one of these alocasias. Another jar with Swiss cheese monstera propagation going on. This cactus or cacti is my son's. It's only in here because I just recently watered it. It's, what is it? The Fairy Castle straw flower cacti. Andrew got it for him for Valentine's Day. Another propagation jar going on there. And then above the toilet area, which is so weird to have plants, but like it actually like suits the area super well. So like, yeah, anyway. So we have this one, which is starting to look really bald. These ones have been in our bathrooms for years, like years. But I just don't have it in me to cut this. Like it goes almost to the floor, but I don't have it in me to cut it. I should, so it can like optimize the growth. But there's a new little baby leaf growing. And then same with this one. These are my pothos. These ones, this one actually, we have a hook to kind of keep it away from the toilet. But this one's actually doing a lot better lately. But, and then we have another thing full of propagation. Another thing full of propagation. Another Monstera Thai Constellation. This one is like getting really tall all of a sudden. But it's been doing pretty well in the bathroom as well. So we'll leave that one there, obviously. And then over here we have, I'm gonna just chop that, I think, because half of that plant just doesn't do very well. But this one, I can't remember what this one's called, but this one we've had for a long time too. It used to be in our bedroom at our old house, but okay, so that's all the main floor. Yeah, I think that's all the plants upstairs in the main floor. Lots of them. Our dining room is like the perfect setting, in my opinion, for houseplants. Like, it's stunning. So the downfall to our new house is that the basement doesn't have very many windows. So the windows in our basement in the new house are just that. They're single pane, little itty bitty windows. They're like, that's all we have down here all throughout the basement. So like, it makes it hard for natural light for these plants, so kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But anyway, let me show you what we got going on down here. So we got this guy. I can't think of what this one is. It's like a succulent kind of. And then we got another one of these alocasias down here. So this is like in our laundry room. We usually keep a brush and ponytails stashed right there. I have a whole basket that sits there. So we have those two down here. In our little living room in the basement, we have this one. It's a philodendron. I can't remember which variety this one is, but it's philodendron. I need to get a light source onto it. I actually have some little lights, I'll show you in a second, that I can plug in for it, but it needs some light. But it's not doing too bad down here. Okay, so this is the light that I was talking about. You just like stab it into your plant, you plug it in, and it comes on for a couple hours a day. Oh, that one needs to be cut off. That's an overwatering kind of leaf. This is another philodendron. I think this one was the white princess. It's really pretty. So this one's beside my bed. I'd like to get another plant here, but my room has no light down here in the basement. So like this little window is like really all the light we get in this room. So I did shove it full of plants. So we have this one right here. I had split one of the other ones upstairs and put it down here. This one, I have not cut this one yet. This one needs a good haircut because this one's looking really sad. This is a neon pothos, so it's a lot of yellow vines, and like it's a couple vines are dead right now. It's like, this is gross, but their vines usually are like a yellowy color. It's a neon pothos. I got another pothos up there. We have 2 snake plants, another pothos right here. This is a rubber plant, I believe. We've had this one for a long time too. I don't like it either, but another pothos. This one has had a lot of top growth, which is actually really, what's a new leaf too, which is really exciting. But I'll rejush all this eventually. But so those are all the houseplants, I think. Oh, I forgot about those. 1 second. I totally forgot about these because we had them outside in the shop. So these are alocasia regal shields. There's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them that I potted up after I propagated the corms. Those need to come in the house. The alocasia regal shields will get really large. Those are really large plants. Well, actually, it's one of my outside ones. So like, the leaf's sad, but like, they get really big. It's an elephant ear. They get really big outside. I had gone through the corms in that soil, got so many of them, propagated them. They all worked amazing. I will not keep all those. Those are a lot of large plants. I don't have the space in my house for it as much as I would like to. So those ones I will post for sale, or I'll give them away to anybody who wants one that I know, but those ones won't stay. But anyway, those are our house plants. I have a lot of them. I might be a little bit nuts for it, but that's okay. And there's a few more that I really want, but I gotta deal with what I have first. So yeah, maybe I'll do a video of showing you how I take care of them all in a day, because like, it's a job on itself to water and fertilize and clean the leaves and chop them and do everything. It's like a whole day. I'll spend a whole day doing houseplant chores. It's crazy. They don't get done too often, which is nice, but it is a lot of work if you don't have systems in place. We have systems in place, and it works really well for us. So anyway, friends, I am going to now deal with all of these cuttings that I took and get these propagated, because who doesn't love a good propagation, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go clip some of the other ones downstairs real quick and clean them up so they look better. But if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content that we share, or you're just nosy, that's cool too. I'm down, I'm nosy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, friends. Until next time, bye.